Thank you for your interest in volunteering with the Hillsborough Public Library. Every year, hundreds of people share their time and talent enhancing our For Everyone mission. So let's take a look at what's involved with library volunteering for the city of Hillsborough. The City of Hillsborough Public Library has two physical buildings, the Brookwood Branch, 2850 Northeast Brookwood Parkway, and the Chute Park Branch, 775 Southeast 10th Avenue. Both locations benefit from volunteers with many of the same opportunities, and some opportunities are unique to that branch. All volunteers support our For Everyone mission. We believe that everyone has a right to free access to our public library, regardless of who they are. Our number one priority is providing amazing patron service, no matter who you are, how old you are, or why you are in the library. We welcome you. Volunteering for the library is very popular. We recruit for most ongoing library volunteer opportunities quarterly based on our current needs. Some opportunities have frequent openings and others are rarely open. At least twice per year, we have a short-term opportunity with helping our Friends of the Library nonprofit organization conduct their spring or fall book sale. That event welcomes people who may only have a few hours a year to give. As a one-time event, the requirements for the book sale are a little different. Those events are also ideal group events and are usually the best equipped to absorb help from a large group of people. Many people want to spend all their time with the books. We get that. For people who are interested in working with the books, most want to do shelving. That's our most requested volunteer opportunity. All shelvers, unless you have previous, recent shelving experience at a high volume circulating library, start with what we call pending holds. You pull the items patrons have requested, and then you bring them back to the library materials assistant staff to further process. It's a treasure hunt every day, and it happens every day in the morning between 8:30 and 10 a.m. It's the first step in learning how materials are shelved and where everything is. Once you've mastered pending holds, if space is available, you can move into shelving, and shelving is just what it says it is. You'll help sort and alphabetize the books onto carts, then take the carts to the stacks and put the books where they belong according to their specific shelving procedures. It's a pretty physical job with lots of bending and reaching, and even occasionally getting down on your hands and knees to put books where they belong. The majority of books that circulate are children's books with very low shelving. Another popular opportunity is becoming a greeter at our Brookwood branch. You're the very first friendly face the patron sees. You help answer questions and provide directions on where things are. From time to time, you get the chance to do small projects, and they can be done at the greeter desk, so it's easy for you to keep yourself occupied. Greeters host the desk daily from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. in 2-hour shifts. If you love the library but don't have a lot of time to offer on a regular basis, consider helping us as part of the hospitality crew. Our hospitality crew helps set up and host our artist receptions. They also host events like Patron Appreciation Days or our Winter Wonderland Cocoa Bars. Art gallery receptions are every other month with an investment of about 3 hours each time. Our makerspace, or collaboratory, is a place to help people get creative. The space evolves with the needs of the patrons. At the present time, the makerspace includes sewing machines, 3D printers, digital die cutters, a button maker, and other crafting tools. In the future, we may add more technology-based creative studio tools. People who enjoy helping others explore their creative side are needed here. The libraries host a robust schedule of all types of events, from family events around fun themes like Winnie the Pooh parties or under the sea dance parties to adult after-hours events themed with chocolate and crystals or perhaps a lecture on a specific topic. Innovators help decorate the rooms, source supplies, or find entertainers and set up the event. These events are planned quarterly with 1 to 3 per quarter. If you like being part of the party, then become an event facilitator because you are the party. Most of our events, whether it's for adults or families, have components of hands-on activities where your enthusiastic, service-oriented skills are greatly appreciated. These events are generally Friday nights or Saturdays or Sundays, 1 to 3 times per month, and you can volunteer for one of them or volunteer for all of them because they are all super fun. Story times at the libraries are generally in the mornings. Volunteers share time between 9:45 and 11:15 a.m. The storytime audience tends to be babies to about pre-kindergarten. You'll help the storyteller by being part of the story. Sometimes you'll dress up, sometimes you'll be on the floor picking up the toys or putting out the hands-on activity supplies. Sometimes you'll be helping with simple science activities. But if you enjoy helping the little ones have a memorable time, this is a great opportunity. Both locations need storytime helpers. Story times are primarily weekday mornings, but we do have weekend story times and one evening story time too. Not everyone comes to the library buildings. Our library on the loose van meets people where they are. The outreach team relies heavily on volunteers. The van might park at a shopping center to pass out free Hillsborough Reads books. They might stop at a community center to offer free books or sign people up for library cards, or they might do some simple hands-on activities. Sometimes the outreach crew even marches in a parade. This is an ideal opportunity for people who want to help spread library joy but don't have a lot of time to volunteer. Outreach is most active in fall, spring, and summer with a variety of times, locations, and needs from lunch times to early evening. Events are on weekdays and weekends as well. The Friends of the Library are a nonprofit organization that supports the library by selling no longer circulating and donated books and items online and during an in-person book sale. The Friends have their offices in a small book-selling space at the Brookwood Library and host 2 major sales per year, one in spring and one in fall. There are ongoing opportunities to help with the Friends office crew, evaluating books for sale, and helping in the Coffee Court bookstore. During the book sales, the Friends rely on a lot of volunteers to help set the sale up and take it down, in addition to helping customers during the sale. Speaking of the book sales, they are the primary short-term opportunity available for volunteers. The book sale setups generally take about 10 days with 2 shifts available, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. The sale itself is 1 week long with several shifts a day available. Setting up the sale is a fast-paced, physically and mentally demanding volunteer opportunity. But if you love books, you'll find yourself surrounded by thousands. If you really want to work out, then volunteer to help take down the sale. That is a 1 or 2 day opportunity that is very physical and very fast-paced. If you like helping out behind the scenes, our People Assisting Libraries, or PALS opportunity, might work for you. Sometimes you'll work on a project by yourself or with a whole group. You might be cutting out shapes to use as name badge supplies for story times, wrapping books for blind date with a book, or organizing and labeling library cards for students. The projects are ever-changing and all on an on-call basis. Great for people who want to help but can't do a regular weekly shift. Each summer, the library joins hundreds of other public libraries in promoting the importance of keeping reading skills sharp over the summer. Volunteers play a part in promoting the summer reading program to parents and their children at the summer reading program displays. Summer reading volunteers also support the program by helping with the summer reading family events and the summer reading related outreach events. Summer reading volunteers are recruited in May with shifts June through August. If you found something you'd be interested in doing or learning more about, here are the basic requirements. The minimum age for volunteers is 14 years old. We don't have an upper age limit. All volunteers must embrace and support our For Everyone mission and understand that helping out in a public library is interfacing with the public. It's more than it is interacting with the books behind the scenes. We hope ongoing volunteers commit to at least 1 2-hour shift per week for 3 months or 2 2-hour shifts per month for 4 months. We'll provide you with a t-shirt or apron, a lanyard, and name badge, and ask that you wear those while volunteering with us and adhere to our other dress guidelines. We ask that you sign in and out of your shifts and agree to our library policies, volunteer waivers, and to our codes of conduct. The process for becoming a volunteer is to check our website for open recruitment periods, fill out the application form, schedule an in-person interview, undergo a background check, and attend general orientation and any other required trainings. Book sale or other one-time event volunteers should watch the website for links to sign up for those events as they become available. Thank you for checking out Library Volunteering. We hope it inspires you to join the fun. If you have other questions, please email library.volunteers@hillsboro-oregon.gov. We look forward to meeting you soon.